know what's been going on with you, man? What you been up to? How you
Man, DC. I just got back from DC this
Chocolate
week.
City.
Yeah, man, the Chocolate City, man. It was crazy because I was performing this show, and this guy was like, I did a set. He was like, man, where you from? I said Atlanta, man. He's like, oh man, you did dope, bro. I love to follow you and stuff like that. So I said, cool, bro. And he was like, yeah, I was like, I said a joke about the Chocolate City. I was like, yeah, you know, DC is known as Chocolate City. Yeah. And he was like, oh, man, I wish you was here long because I'd love to show you the real Chocolate City. Now, me, I heard I want to put chocolate in your city. I know that's not what he said.
That's not how Brett meant it.
But I heard that and I'm like, bro, I'm diabetic, dog. I can't even go sightseeing.
That's a good way to play that off.
Yeah, like I'm like,
gotta go check my blood sugar, prick my finger, man. I ain't got time.
I'm like, bro, I am glucose high right now. I cannot even.
No, I've been to DC in years. I was like little last time I was there. How was DC treating you, man?
DC was cool, bro. Like, so I really went up there for networking purposes because I feel like we in Atlanta. I just feel like Atlanta's a hub, and that's a close hub as well, DC. Yeah. So I'm like, just how like it is with the airports, it need to be like that with the comedy scene. So it's like, get in networking with their scene. I ran into some great rooms, some great comedians and stuff like that. So being able to take that network and bring them down, so when they come, they have a run. When we go up there, we have a run. So just building that scene, I think that's what, like, if I'm a comedian, I'm going up to your city. I'm like, as my city, I want to give you like at least 3 to 4 shows that you can market and, you know, get your reps in and meet the scene, meet the town, and know what's going on. But I'm not saying it's not like that now, but you know,
that's what you want to have. You want to be able to give back to the scene as much. I feel like that's an important step.
And that was my thing. You know, I didn't have no shows. I just went up there. I did some mics, promos, and, you know, just connected with some of the people in DC, hopefully to get some fans. You know, if y'all are out there, man, August 7th and the 8th, man, at the DC Loft, man, so pull up. But, yeah, man, just I tried to take a piss on the White House lawn. They didn't let me do that. They was like, hey, you can't piss here. I'm like, oh, come on, man. It's
can't piss here, but you
it was brown grass anyway, Trump. There ain't water in that backside on the east. It's a corner of brown grass right over there on the back east side corner, man.
They got brown grass, green water.
It's not a lot. It's like 2 blades of brown grass that they didn't let the sun get a hold of, and I don't think they nurturing it no more. So, you know, everything else was nice though. Everything it was cool though. I rock with DC, so I will be coming back in August.
Man. Like, you had some good food up there?
So I get spoiled, man. I'm be honest with you. So I didn't. Because I was on a budget, man. Come on, man. Chicken thighs and vegetables from Walmart, bro. Come on, man. Hey, man.
I like that. That's how you just put me on game. That's a good one.
I went JUCO route.
Down.
Yeah, I went JUCO route. So it's like JUCO is a very simple meal. Yeah, simple meal. Vegetables, not too much on the starches. You know, starches gonna kill the body.
That's what I need to get better at. I'm heavy on it.
See, with starches, it plays into the body because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in fact, check me, I think the starches turn into sugars.
That's what slow you down.
And sugars is something that we all crave, but it's not good, you know, and so it sits on the body, and it's just like bread, pasta. Now, I'm not saying they're related to weight gain and stuff, but it just, for me, sometimes it gets sluggish.
I'm big on that now. I like to eat and not be sluggish after.
And it's like,
it's a good feeling. That.
But I will say this because I got some good peoples, man, in DC. I got some family and friends out there. Man, shout out to my African brothers and sisters, man. Jollof, man, my boy's mom made that. Hey, she put a toenail with a little bunion in there, man. Hey,
whole foot, feet.
Man, I think I'm saying jollof rice. Yeah, bro. I may not be saying it right, but it tastes good.
No, that stuff is good.
It's slap, bro. So shout out. Shout out. But
as you know, man, this is one of the hottest shows, and you know, because you was on the Inferno.
I was
killed
on
it,
the
body
Inferno,
bag.
and it was hot.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite shows to be.
We had a good time. Good lineup. Yeah,
y'all killed it. But as you know, this is the hottest show, so we gotta have the hottest guests, man. So y'all welcome to Dante's Inferno's podcast. Welcome back. You know, I'm your host, Dante Quitman. I'm in here with one of my player partners in comedy.
Come on, man.
K-Striggss.
That's
one of the funniest dudes in Atlanta.
That's the intro, man. He said player partners. He took it back to the 90s, early 2000s. He tried to bring the old and the new in. We gonna settle down with the player partner. I like it. Nah, shout out, man. Grateful to be here, man. That's the opportunity. And shout out to the platform. We want to take time to recognize Dante for his hard work. You're not from Atlanta, coming from North Carolina, establishing something that you set on in comedy, bringing a platform to a major hub like the Healing, and being able to sponsor it and put comedians on, producing, running.
Appreciate that, man.
You know, you doing the whole kit and caboodle. So we want to fake.
My
Run the
dog,
clap
my
scene,
dog.
run the clap
Appreciate
scene.
that.
We ain't got no claps right now,
drop
but we
the sound
clap.
effects on
Yeah,
it.
we gonna drop the sound effects
Appreciate
post.
that,
But
man.
shout out to
Definitely.
you, brother. So
It's,
keep
it's
pushing.
just part of that thing you were saying, man, wanting to have something to give back, you know, because when I
Yeah.
got down here, I seen how dope this place was and how talented everybody was, and I was like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
and then getting the opportunity, you know, to do anything here at Helium, I was like, man, I just remember going like to all the open mics and shows
Yeah.
in different spots like Cats and all these different places and seeing people like, yo, I'm
Shout
like,
out
dang,
Cats.
why they ain't up,
Yeah, yeah,
up
yeah.
over here? I'm like, shoot, so
It's just
anytime-
far.
It is
Baby.
far. It is far. But one time, old girl, boss lady hit me with something. Chris was like, you know, but they'll drive the boom. But
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
drive.
that's
So
real. Let
I
me
was
tell
like,
you
that
something.
is true. But this is far. Don't ever
Don't-
get it twisted. This is a little drive, but it's worth it.
If
It's
your
free
light is
parking,
on,
but
if your light is on
Oh,
in your
yeah.
car, do not be like, oh, I can make it to here. No, you will not. I promise
Don't
you
do
that.
that.
And you don't want to get caught around these parts, okay? Stranded.
I
You
give
don't
you
want
a
to do
real
that.
story.
No.
When I moved down here, when we started like working here, like, you know, we worked before it opened up and stuff. My car died on the way here. It's done. Rest in peace to that joint.
Oh,
On the
I
way
was
to
just finna say the
work.
one out there.
Not that one, but that, yeah. It's like, I mean, done. It was
No,
over.
no go. No
I'm
go.
driving to work trying to get here. That thing, it was kind of cold outside. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's just the fog coming out of somebody's pipe.
Of course.
And then that smoke started coming through the vents.
Now you start smelling your car. And let me tell you something. When your car stink, it stink. When
Yeah.
when you start
He had
smelling
had
your
enough.
car, it be like, you know what? It's
Car had enough. It was over with, man. But nah, it was just, you know, Atlanta's a dope scene. I want to put, you know, people like you on and people,
Oh,
any
for sure.
opportunity I can get, because I think y'all are already on the way. I just want to,
No, we
Help y'all
look,
push-
we all in the
push whoever
same.
in
We
there.
all in the same boat, man. Look, we are. You'll be on shows with, you know, you look up to people.
Yeah.
And it's like, not saying you looking up to anybody, but it's just like,
Oh, no, for sure. I
You
look
look
up to some of
up
these
to
Atlanta
you
comics. They're
look
dope.
up at them in a way of like, man, I acknowledge what you're doing. I appreciate, and it's motivating.
Yeah.
Not like putting them on a pedestal. No, but it's
Yeah.
more like
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the due diligence you put into your craft, and that's why I am. So I do shows with people who've been doing comedy 6 months. I've been doing shows with people who've done comedy for 30 years. You know, so but it's like we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody Kevin Hart right now, right? You know, well, we got the Kevin Harts, but in this circle,
Yeah.
we all eat. We all trying to eat.
everybody's grinding.
So it's like, you know, that's how I look at it and approach everything. We are all working. So
Yeah, man. What led you down this path to comedy, man?
man, come on, man, life, man.
Yeah.
Look, life. If you don't laugh at life,
It'll laugh at you.
You'll laugh at you.
It'll
Hey,
laugh at you. That's- somebody write that down.
write that
One of
down.
y'all
If you don't
reporters,
laugh
y'all
at
write that
life,
down.
It'll laugh at you because life is funny, and it's like we were talking about this going to, like, you say you're going to do something. It's like, say you got something on your board to do, like you done wrote down on your whiteboard, I got to do X, Y, and Z today, right? Say you get to X, and something happened at that X spot to where it's like put you in a mental funk, right?
Yeah.
To where it's like this happened so it could detour you from Y and Z. But it's just like you got to laugh at that.
Yeah.
How I run out of gas at the light with a gas station at. Now I
Right
gotta
there.
push the car
Into the gas
into the gas station. But some people be like, oh, shit. But it's
Yeah,
like,
laugh.
that's funny.
It's funny.
That's irony.
Yeah.
So it's like anything, life, death, baby mama drama, drugs. My dad was on drugs, bro.
Yeah.
It still is. Shout out, man. I like the fact that my dad is still able to do drugs and come back when he's done doing drugs like nothing ever happened. That's what I appreciate about that. It's like no time stops. Because he will come back and still continue the conversation as if he never left. And I'll be like, hell yeah. Like I'll be you ever had to pause, stop at a comma
God.
and like come back to the comma? It's like 6 months later, he'd be like, so how was that car treating you, Dad?
Bro, you a damn fool,
I
brother.
been got rid of that car. You know, but I appreciate, because I honestly think, just like LeBron, if his dad was here, if his dad was in his life, would LeBron be LeBron?
Man, I be thinking about that. Like,
Right?
what if your dad did that was the best somebody could do for you was leave you the hell alone?
Man,
What if that was
it's some comedians with some jokes like that, but this is real stuff. Like,
Yeah.
my dad, I'm a 96, but I was born in 1996. My dad was doing drugs well before, and I'm not talking about weed, right?
Yeah.
He was doing drugs well before I was born. I'm 30. My dad's been doing drugs 40 plus years. Am I a crack baby? We have not figured this out yet, but I'm laughing at the situation because he's been doing it. He's been doing drugs and been on the street, but I still love that guy, man. Yeah, I love him because he's funny. Yeah. That's where I get a lot of my comedy from is my dad. Yeah, my dad still wears see-through shirts and dress shoes that like events you don't need to wear them at. Like, yeah, like he'd be going to pick up his. He'll come to school and pick us up or something. And he got on like a see-through halter top, like a fishnet dress shirt and some Stacey Adams. I'm like, where are you going? This is not a juke joint,
I was gonna say he's still in a certain decade.
Yeah, like he's still. I'm so glad that you mentioned that. My dad will reference. He'll see us doing dance moves. He'll be like, "Oh, here come the chicken wing," and he's still stuck in that.
It's not that no more.
He's still stuck in the. He's still stuck in the '70s. Like they call out, we finna hit him with the stomach ache, and he'll be like, "Oh." And he'll like, I'll be like, Dad, nobody.
That's hilarious, man.
That's
is that like? Cause I also had Pierre on here recently, another killer of an Atlanta comedy, but he also has the storytelling. I think you guys are both like super great like storytelling type comedians. Is that where some of that came from? Was the family early on?
Man, I can say yes, but that's still a craft I'm still honing. But stories, because my life, there's always been stories, and it's just like. We try to make it funny as comedians, but I'm like, sometimes if you just put it black and white and just write it out, don't worry about the heading, don't worry about the sign off on it. If you just put it in and just say it.
That'd be my problem.
Yeah, like, because we always try to make it funny.
Overwriting it.
We always try to, this one comedian, I saw Paul Snyder, and I just DM'd him about this. I saw a clip. He's from Charlotte, too. He was like, basically... where he would type out his joke, right? And then he would highlight where the laugh would come, or he in his mind where the laugh would come in the words, right? And then he'll go work the material, and then he'll mark where, okay, man, they laughed at the first 7. I got my laugh in the 7th word. Then I didn't get my next laugh until the 28th word, right? But mind you, he highlighted 7, 14, 21, 28. But he didn't get laughs at where right? So he's like, that's when he'll go back and, okay, let's reconstruct the words before the laugh, or let's reconstruct the words at the laugh, because maybe the laugh is not where you thought it was going to be at. Because the audience maybe laughed at a word like as stupid as "and."
Yeah, that's the worst when they hit that laugh and you done stepped on it because you was already trying to get to that, and you're like, oh wait, that's where it was. Oh, and yeah, like, okay.
And I text him, I say that's because I'm still ratchet when it come to writing, because I'm always like, and I was saying I start with like one-liner sometimes, but sometimes like. I'll start with a one-liner, or I'll start with the back end of a story and then try to work my way through to get, how did I get to the back end, you know? So it all, my mind be, it's be everywhere, and I'm still trying to figure out what is my writing style. Like, I'm a first person observational, I got stories, or I'm building stories and still trying to grasp, my voice, because I think that's the biggest thing, understanding your voice, and I'm still trying to find my voice.
Gotcha.
Henry Coleman?
Yeah, for sure.
I was talking to him.
Funny as
hell. I was talking to him, and he was like, asked him, I said, man, you be killing. When we walk in, we just see the killer. Yeah. Like, oh, he ripping the stage, right? But I was just like, hey, at what age? Like, when did you find your voice? Like, he was like, I've been doing it almost like 20 years. He said, probably about, like, he named like, probably about 5 years ago. So, so that's like 15 years in the game, right? Or 14, 15 years in the game. It's like, you just not finding your voice? And I'm 6 years. I'm coming up on 7 years in November this year.
Congrats on that.
Yeah, and so I appreciate it. And it's like, okay, stop comparing. You'll find your voice.
It'll get.
Henry got his, you got yours. Dante got his, right? So it's like, keep molding whatever, even if it's like, I don't like this name, I don't like how, but keep molding it, because you're going to find out, right? You're going to weed out what jokes are strong, and then your strong jokes probably is going to emulate other jokes. And then your style is going to come from, okay, I'm telling a joke this way, I'm telling it that way, right? I'm great with callbacks. Man, I could use some more literary devices, simile, metaphors. Like, you still picking, and I think that's the great thing about comedy. It's no matter how old or how long you're doing it, you're always growing.
Yeah. Forever learning
like material something. Your material may kill at this room, but it may hit softly at this room, or may not hit at all. So it's not like it's not funny. But can we capitalize? Like, how can I make black, white, Indians room laugh at this one
The
same
whole
joke.
everybody.
How can I do that? And that's the good thing about comedy. Can you keep building? Can you keep growing with whatever it is? Because no joke is ever done. That's what a great said. He said no joke is ever done. It's always building. You can always put on to it. So you'd be like, damn, as a writer, you'd be like, damn, I thought it was a quality joke.
I thought that was all there was to it.
Yeah, no, it's probably, you can add 30 more seconds. You can add a minute to that. It's still some
bit.
more, so that's the good thing about comedy. We always learning and growing. So
It is fun, man. I think like it's one of the things I first like seen like that real, almost like video game progress in. Like you can see your results like in real time. I feel like with comedy, that's what drew me to it a lot.
yeah,
It's like you hit those open mics and like you're nervous at first, but then it's like when you get to the point where you stop counting like how many mics you've been to. When you first started, I've been on stage like 5 times, or whatever. When you start realizing like, dang, I'm not as like nervous, and then like you start realizing like how like the tags to your material will keep like popping up, new tags, even though you're doing the same joke.
Yeah,
I really liked how you can just see the progress. Like once you you're an open micer, you always be like an open mic, but then you get booked, and it's like boom, now you get booked.
then
for
it's
stuff.
also like
you just see the progress of like your material. You see the progress of your like networking. You can just see it. Like you can see it. That's why I really like comedy.
Consistency. That's the thing about comedy is being consistent. That I think that's and when I first got into it, it was just like, damn, everybody got the same set, man. Y'all don't want to hear nothing new, but it's like, no, you have to cultivate the set. You have to, you have to be able to know it front and back, because you may have a showcase spot for 3 minutes, showcase spot for 5 minutes, and you need to maximize every bit of that time, because you could be like, oh, we got a 3-minute showcase. You do a 2 minute and 30 seconds and you kill. But guess what? Somebody did it for 2:55 and murdered.
Yeah.
Right? So now that means they know their material. They've maximized their joke, gave a 5-second cushion, and now, right, they didn't leave laughs on the table, right? Now, unless you're doing a hell of a 2:30,
yeah,
that better be a killer 2:30, but
same.
Being able to, maximize every opportunity. That's and that's what I'm learning. And it's like, even though I'm, gaining some traction, doing shows, getting booked, which is cool, but you are always still learning. Always still getting nervous. It's good to get nervous. I still get nervous. More like, not like I'm not ready, but it's like, come on, get out there. Get out there.
You're anxious. Yeah,
it's more like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You funny, you do it. Now go do it.
How bad was your nerves? Did you ever get like how you ever get like extra?
Man, I used to turn to a life of drugs, man. I used to turn to alcohol. I still dabble, and I still drink every now and again. Nothing crazy, but nothing harsh on the drug. That was some people go crazy on that.
Oh yeah, get smacked before they go up there.
We're keeping it light. No, I used to so there was a point in time when I first started doing comedy. It was like, okay, I'm nervous. Let me get some drink.
Yeah, I think that's everybody when you first start.
Or I'm nervous. I needed something to relax or calm down, right? But then it goes to, okay, I messed up because I was nervous, so let me drink. Now I messed up and I was sober. Okay, so whether I'm intoxicated or not, I'm still messing up. So it ain't got nothing. Okay, so
you'd rather want to know.
I've killed after drinking a little bit. And I've not killed after drinking a little bit, right? So it's been both spectrums. So it's like, it boils down to me, it's like, it's not the alcohol. It's not whatever. It's not the drug of choice. It's your preparedness for the moment, right? Yeah. So it's not. And it took me some time to realize that, but I'm like, I am in here drunk and not ripping.
That, bro, I've never really drank that much, because I swear one night I had a nightmare that I was drunk on stage, and like I'm bombing, like everybody in the audience is laughing, but it's one of them drinks like I know they laughing at, because I'm like just drunk, like falling on stage.
They
I woke up like,
yeah.
God. But nah, have you ever been like, you ever been like drunk and killed on stage too?
Yeah, like there's been.
I bet that feels crazy.
And I'm not saying drunk.
Professional.
That's his
right
email.
there.
That's his email. He got a
professional.
It's a DoorDash ringtone. He got a chicken sandwich with no mayo outside. He got a mayo-less chicken sandwich outside. So when I say I've never been drunk on stage, never been like where it's coherent. I got to get carried off. Now there's some comedians that have. Now that's not me, but I have been. Oh, I am in the mood. I am. You know, you're drunk when you're swaying to a beat with no music playing, right? It's just
all vibes,
right? It's just
all vibes.
It's just yo, what is that?
That's funny.
He's like, niggas, the wind. That's what that is, right?
Hell yeah.
But I have seen. I'm like, okay, there is sometimes where you drink a little bit and you get into a flow of like, I can't be stopped.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, I can't. I'm talking about Michael Jordan in the 4 free throws, eyes closed,
bucket,
right?
Yeah.
But then
I've been tipsy and felt that.
But it's like, but then you challenge yourself. Can I do that with nothing?
Yeah.
Right. And I still struggle with this, and this is a part about me perfecting my comedy, right? Understanding and having faith in your jokes.
Yeah. I
hate when I be in a bag, be doing stuff, and something that's not me pops in my head to say.
Yeah, oh man, you know what? That's a good take.
I hate that.
That's a good point.
Now I'm not being me, and I'm doing not authentic material.
And when that bombs, that's when you're.
And it's like, if shout out Aaron Jenkins, Iceberg Shrimp. I don't know if you know him or not, but he says, hey man, if you're gonna bomb, do it your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of comedians, but he's an advocate. Like I've seen
that's
this guy.
Real.
This my boy.
That's real.
It's my boy, and but he's a comedian's comedian. Some people don't like him. Some people do. But he's still my boy. But it goes, I love how he goes on stage, and no matter, he does his material. Yeah. He does his material, and it's like, if you don't like it, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But if you do, you're gonna love it. And it's some of his humor is dark, but it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. But he dies on his own heel, and that's why I appreciate his style of comedy. And it's other boatloads of other people like that. But I just know watching and seeing how he operates. You know, being yourself and not abandoning what you worked on or what you think is, because now you're raining on your own parade.
You're doubting yourself. Yeah, because that was a hill I just had to climb too. It was like, right, don't go, because if you go in there and bomb with something you tried to make up and tried to appease that audience with, and then it don't work, then you're gonna be sitting there like, dang, I wonder if they would have just liked that that the shit that I was gonna do, the regular and it's like, of course they're gonna like that better because you're more confident about that. Yeah, you just feel that, you really feel that. So that's smart. I ain't never heard nobody.
I don't like. It'd be funny. It's like.
That happens on stage. You just say something like,
and it be bull. And it be like, I'll be like on stage, and I won't say on the mic, why did I say that? But in my head, I'll be like, why did I say that? Yeah. Or when you see, or I like watching like comedians who be in their bag, and they always do who they are. Yeah. And you'll be sitting there like, why the hell I ain't do that? Like, not saying they doing their material, they in their own bag doing, but it's like, you see how they going up to be themselves?
Why did not do that?
Why?
That's all I had to
Because that's the spirit of comparison. Get out of Instagram, man. Put that phone down. Get that 9x16 gonna burn us all to hell, man. We're going to hell.
Lied,
Speaking
bro.
of Dante's Inferno, we're going to hell if you keep
bro.
your phone in your face. You're going to hell.
Never lied.
I'm not trying. You got to live right, and it's already hot outside, man.
You ain't never lied, bro. That 9x16 is the death.
That nine. Let me tell you something. That 9x16 has made humans fall.
Killing creativity. I'm talking about hurting people.
It's a video right now out, and I'm going to keep it unnamed because it's a hot video of this guy and this young lady, and the guy is very known, and she was like holding on to his phone, and he was like, give me my phone. He wasn't being aggressive, like hitting her.
I seen that.
And I'm not, it's a video out. He was just like, give me my phone. And she's like, no. All on Fashion Nova bags, no.
That was messed up.
But my thing is, all this over a 9x16.
Over the 9x, bro. Somebody hit you with that? It's so crazy. You remember whenever that's what changed it. When people used to hit you with the you ready to pose, all of that. But now when it was that 9x,
they act like they barbershop chart. They get real stiff. Let me get that number 3. Let me get that right there. Let me get Gerald. Let me get
that 9x16.
It's detrimental, but they've positioned the world to everything is cultivated by that number. Yeah. Everything is cultivated 9x16, and that's what sucks.
We shooting this on the camera. We gonna put it on YouTube. We gonna do all of this, but it ain't gonna mean nothing until we drop that mug in that 9x16. Put it on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
So,
Bro.
I mean, it sucks, but
I do kind of hate that because as I wanted to get into like sketches and get into creating, it's like it's changing now to where that's that 9x16 format, which you just gotta adapt to it. Like you just gotta
and
adapt
now
to it.
it's like they making it to where it's impossible to reach who you want to reach. With not you still can, but it's like
it's gonna be a lot harder.
It's like it's gonna be tougher. It's like even when Instagram first came out, it was just like you got posts, you got reels. Do reels because it gets to people quicker, right? Now it's like okay, even when that was set up, it's like, but they're on the same thing. It's the same content. Why are we battling which one we want to do?
And then you're battling to get your stuff shown to the people that follow you. Like, because the algorithm, it don't even show you. You got to click on, like, following and go to that separate feed if you just want to see who you follow. It's going to push you whoever. That is crazy, man.
But that's the world we've invested in. And shout out to the 1%, man. We appreciate y'all.
They killing.
Got any classes
That's
available?
We could definitely talk about getting into more. How are you feeling with social media? What's your attack on social media?
So right now, I am in the phase of doing content that I want to do. I'm not worried about people.
Exactly.
Okay, man. So I still look, and I'm still tied into a government contract with my phone and social media. Yes. But my content, so I just onboarded movie content, right? Mm-hmm. Where shout out to the Evals file, man. Follow that on Instagram, man. So basically, where I created this platform on Instagram to where I go over movie scenes. I'm a movie watching guy, right? Gotcha. So I'm like movies and shows and things like that. Mm-hmm. I find comedy in cinema, or whether that's a TV show. It's like, why would you decide to put that there? For example, I was watching this one movie, Murder at 1600, right? It's with Wesley Snipes. He's investigating a murder that happened at the White House. It ended up being an inside job, so they had the whole thing about who killed the girl, and they was doing a lot of conspiracy stuff, right? The first scene of the movie is, you know how they do like B-rolls of like the presidential shield, like the United States, whatever the case may be, right? And they have a guy mopping the shield, right? But he's mopping it on all fours, like he's doing the butterfly.
He getting like elbow grease.
Yeah, like he's doing this. And I'm like, that's the scene we got to talk about.
That's hilarious.
Right? I grew up janitors on 2 feet in the mop. I've never seen an all-four janitor. I've never seen it. So that stuff is funny to me. So I'm like, why am I not talking about that?
That's great. So would you say you're more of a movie or a TV?
I'm more of a trailer guy.
Trailer.
Yeah, see, I knew that would throw you off.
He did.
Yeah.
I only like the trailer.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I have this thing to where I can dissect a movie by the trailer within the first 15 seconds.
I feel I'd be on that too.
So
I feel like if you really call yourself a writer, that's what you be on.
I listen to the cinematic music to where if it's suspense, let it sound like suspense, and if you're gonna throw it in there and like awkwardness, it needs to make sense. So from the intro scene to the cinematic music to the shot to the character display to what's being given, I try to track that within the first 15 seconds. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I am not far off.
That's when that's how people decide if they're gonna watch a movie or not.
I'm not far off.
But the first 15 seconds of that trailer, you know if you're gonna watch that movie.
Yeah, but I am a movie guy. I do like movie guy. I like shows, but I'm an old school show guy. I like the Martin, the Jamie Foxx's, Bernie Mac.
I'm more of a TV guy.
My Wife and Kids. But I'm not the new age that I can't tell you about.
That's because it's hard. It's not that much good comedy stuff out. Like it really slowed down a lot. So I actually want to ask you, what is your top 5 comedy movies?
Man, it's crazy. Oh Jesus! This is in no order. Just movies that bring me joy. I can't say it's the top 5, but these are movies that make me laugh. Movies like National Security is funny to me.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 2 is hilarious to me.
For sure.
I like Life. You gotta go. I mean, Life is in there.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
If I go, I'm not gonna pick them, but I'm gonna pick one of the trilogy, and I'm gonna go Fridays. I would go. I love they're all classic, but I would go Next Friday. I like.
That was a good one. Yeah.
So I am
it's a good sequel.
I am a whole. And then if I had to pick one more, what's
that pinky one? Which one you got on the pinky?
Yeah, which if I had to choose another, and there's so many that I'm drawing a blank from that I'm mad that I'm.
Hitters, man.
But I'm mad that because I'm missing a lot.
Yeah, of course.
But dang, I don't know.
It was solid.
And I've probably done the movie.
I'll give you.
Okay, so this is gonna throw y'all off. And this movie is hilarious to me.
The wild card choice.
This is going to throw everybody off. And it may be my favorite movie or close to second favorite movie, but probably my favorite movie of all time that I find hilarious is Love Don't Cost a Thing. You've never seen that. Or have you seen it? Okay, here's the thing. You're not going to see the comedy in there. But that, if I break this movie, is so funny.
That's the one for you.
It's something that it brings me joy. It brings me pure joy. And once again, this is my list.
Yeah.
I would put my middle finger up, but I'm trying to live right.
This is
okay.
good. I want to know your list. What makes that one the top for you?
So I chose Love Don't Cost a Thing because number one, that was a movie that, well, during my heyday of school, middle school, elementary, high school, right? It gave a depiction of the real nerds of life.
Gotcha.
And it was just
black
like
nerd. That was one of the first black.
It was like a
films.
black nerd Alvin Johnson.
I never thought about that.
It was like a nerdy, look at and then he didn't get the money, but his intellect and knowledge of a car helped him get vagina. Fella, do you understand? All he did was no cars, and he got all the girls. I'll do that again with the rubber. He did with the now try it. They was like, ooh, bitch, I'm wet. All he did was help crank up a car, and Alvin was that.
He was that
and
dude.
And then even when, what's the name? He came back from the league. He was like, oh, where my girl at? Mind you, Alvin and Ben got that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think it was like Ted or whatever his name is. He was like, where my girl at? He like, no, that's Alvin's girl now. He was like,
Ford Galaxy took her through there.
You talking about Al Johnson, the nerd? Yeah. Why? That nerd know how to put an engine back together.
Yeah, put that Ford got in the Galaxy.
And let me tell y'all something. You see how fine Christina Milian was? You see how fine she was?
She was cold.
She ain't had $3,000. You see that? She's so bad. Hey, Al. Hey, Al. All that money y'all be flashing. Whatever. Y'all ain't got 3 bands? Because Paris Morgan, that's who Christina Milian is. Paris Morgan and Love Don't Cost a Thing. That's equivalent to at least 300,000 followers on Instagram right now.
Yeah.
Paris Morgan was at least 300,000 followers. So you telling me you ain't got 3 bands for that car?
She was probably like 6, 7,
I wouldn't.
800.
I know
maybe
she was
a million. Maybe probably
I'm
million
not
followers.
mad. I'm not because Paris. I'm not gonna lie, but that was unrealistic. Because now there has been women that have been fine in high school, but they ain't that fine. Paris Morgan, he said, man, Paris Morgan. Man, let me tell you something. That's one of them. She was so fine. If she was white, I would still bring her to the cookout. And I'm holding her up. My beautiful milk of magnesia.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. You know, and I started watching that. I ain't watched that until I got older.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched that I tell people I watched that when I was really young, and I knew I was too young to be watching it.
It had, because the Waynes, anything the Waynes is on, it's just, but it was so many.
7 or 8, 9 watched that movie.
Oh yeah, you was young.
I knew for a fact. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be watching
Chris
this
Spencer
at all.
And I think
Chris Spencer,
he was in there.
They had so many people in that.
But
movie.
it was funny because it's like it took so many elements.
Yeah.
And it was just like I've never watched that movie until I was just sitting and I was like, it came on BET one day. I'm like, all right, man, let me put my eyes to it. And it was like, it was goofy. And I'm like, okay, I can see where the comedy. Now it didn't kill me. It didn't roll me out the chair. But it was
on
it was
BET
like
though, on TV, right?
You right.
You didn't get that uncut
I
raw
didn't
joint.
get
That mug is raw.
Now I do like because Bernie Mac was in there. Was he in there with the?
Yeah. Bernie Mac was a cop. Yep.
Okay, he was a cop. He was like,
he
said,
hate my gums
because they black. I hate black keys on the piano. I hate the back and forth with a neck.
That was one of the, bro. That movie's hilarious.
So
Life, Don't Be a Menace. That'll be 2 of mine.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Life, Don't Be a Menace. Where else would I say?
Fridays, you got the Eddie Murphy. You got
Can't miss out.
what is it? Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights is that's 3.
You blind motherfucker.
Dang, I ain't even got to none of the 2000s.
Yeah, that's what it's. And I know
There's a
once
couple
I
I like though. Yeah, there's a couple I know I
just ain't
like.
seen him yet, but if I see him, I'll be like, oh,
I will say, what is that one movie? Head of State is hilarious.
Okay, and that's it. So that's one of them. Head of States. I like Head of State, but I do pass Head of State. I'm not gonna lie. Like if it's on TV, I'll be like, oh, okay. You know, and maybe that's I did watch that when I was young. When they had to go in that.
Okay, so I watched that one when I was grown. I didn't even know.
Okay,
I was like,
so
it was one of the movies I was like, oh, that's where this clip came from. Basically, like
which clip you had?
Like Head of State. Like I watched that when I was like 20 or 21.
Because I used to see the clip.
Bernie Mac smacking.
Bernie Mac smacking off the train. I'll be like, that's really what kind of. I'm like, okay, let me see what you know. Because I don't know.
So many other good movies.
It's a lot of them, dog. I mean,
because what's the one?
Because Martin got a catalog, Eddie got a catalog.
Yeah, that Chris Tucker, Martin.
Mike Epps got a nice little catalog. I'm thinking a comedian based.
Yeah,
like
it's always got to be comedian based.
I like, who else got a catalog in comedy?
Where am I at? I got Don't Be a Menace, Life, Harlem Nights.
What else?
I know there's one white comedy somewhere that I like that is like.
I like white comedies.
What is it? Pineapple Express is a good one for me.
Pineapple, okay.
That was a big movie. We watched that one a lot in our house. Like that was a big.
Okay, I've seen that through passing. I've never seen
Judd Apatow. That kind of that era was pretty good. But I'm trying to think of like there's one more I'm missing. 2005-ish.
I watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall too.
Yeah.
I like that was a weird off the wall one.
Oh well, I don't want to take up too much time thinking about that. But, I wanted to talk about, you got a dope, no pun intended, podcast.
Oh, man.
With Nate Allen, man.
Shout out
Nate Allen.
to the Dope Dance podcast.
Who's also on the next Dante's Inferno in Asheville, August 1st.
Come on, man. Make sure y'all go support Nate Allen, Dante's Inferno.
Taking the Inferno on the road.
Come on.
Back to the hometown, too. Come on
now. But yeah, man, Dope Dance podcast, as I mentioned earlier, dude, is about two comedians. And so how it started, both of us do comedy. He was on. Nate has not always, but has frequently talked about his dad's substance abuse on stage, and I was just like,
about it.
You said what?
He has a hilarious bit about it.
Oh yeah,
Go see Nate Allen.
I'm gonna just say the belt. That's my favorite.
Nate Allen. That's hilarious.
So I was on stage, and he was on stage, and I said, and he came. We was at the Punchline. And I said something to him. I'm like, my dad was on, is on actively functioning drugs as well. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, it's like one of my. And so we started to talk, and I was like, man, if I said it'd be funny if we have a podcast about because comedy and just like any other art form, anybody in life for real, drugs live in comedians' lives.
Tragic.
Whether that's recreational, whether that's serial, whether that's parent, it lies in there somewhere. So we decided to partner with Atlanta Late Night Studios with my boy Joseph and another producer helps us run it and orchestrate it. Yeah, man. So what we try to do, it's funny, we try to get comedians who's firsthand or secondhand. You do it, or parents, or that you actively had to come in contact. You had to really experience it, and how was you able to take that, flip that, and turn it into who you are today? And it was funny because when we first was building it up, we was trying to figure out like, man, who can we invite? So we were just like, okay, if you got a parent or somebody or a close relative that was on like hard drugs, heroin, crack, whatever, we wanted you to talk about it. And so our Joseph, he called because we was brainstorming an idea, and he was just like, oh man, I could be on it. He was like, my dad, or I think somebody of his family, I don't want to misquote, but somebody of his family was struggling with alcoholism, right? But in our minds, we were like, that ain't gonna cut it. We need heroin, we need syringes, we need loose jaws, we need no teeth, we need unrecognizable photos from year 1 to 5. We need that type of love. But we ended up, it's alcoholism.
It is definitely.
We're open to it, but yeah, that's how we started, man. So we try to build out with comedians. Just talk about it. Now, some comedians are very open about it. We've had a guy, I forgot his name. Man, I'm drawing a blank. But I'm gonna get his name. But he is a traveling comedian and does a lot of good work. He's actually on tour, and he was able to be a part of our our podcast, but it was just like the outreach.
Yeah.
And he discussed some things with us, and I'm gonna find the guy's name, but he discussed some things with us that we didn't expect. Like he didn't like. I'm talking about over, not even therapist stuff that he was able to talk to us about. And he was just like, I haven't even talked to this about my therapist.
Oh yeah.
So it was
deep.
like
Yeah,
it was like
real. It was
real
moment.
groundbreaking, real groundbreaking thing. It was just like, oh snap! So and he was like, bro, y'all got something here, and
That's what's up.
it was to the point of like, you know, what we do. We just have to kind of cultivate. Derek's Cahill.
Derek Cahill.
Derek Cahill. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This guy, I don't know if you ever seen him before, but he's
I've heard,
he's a touring comedian, but very family oriented brother.
I think it's
good quality conversation. We had to FaceTime him in, so that was new. FaceTime and a guest, and dealing with the audio and all that stuff. But it was a dope podcast. But it was just good to see the outreach of what it could be. So but yeah, that's how me and Nate. So if you have people, if you or somebody that we're looking for, comedians who are open to share, because we make jokes. We're gonna talk. We're gonna keep it light, but there's some times where somebody got to get a tissue, or we're open to that too. We're not shutting off from the emotions because it's tough.
It's real, man.
So that's how just a platform to outlet and just to be able to express and things like that. So
man. That's great, man. That's healing.
Yeah.
I like comedy, man. It helped me like really start becoming, like a better person. It makes you.
It's therapy.
Makes you address some truths. That's what it's about, addressing awkward truths and stuff like that. Like
it's a therapy, and we got so
look
let's speak to the awkward truth, man. A lot of women talk about size, man. Hey, let me tell you something.
You had something on your mind before you got here.
Because I'm be honest with you, a lot of women talking about is it big? Is it big? All these questions. Is the inside of your thighs dark? Huh? Are we asking that? You want to know, and they blame it. They blame us. Like, first of all, we didn't go and get it picked off a shelf and grabbed, like, that's the one I want. That's my mama and my daddy, and they decided to come together and create me. So if you want to talk, they be like, shut your, first of all, you need to be telling that to my daddy and my mama.
I had nothing to do with this.
I had nothing to do with that. Now let's talk about the you got a club seat in the middle of your thighs. We ain't talk about that dark meat. All that is you big? Is you dark down there? Don't ask me that. I had this one girl. She was like, we was being vulnerable. She was like, you mind if you last longer? Are you what?
Do you mind? That's passive aggressive as fuck.
Cause she ain't clean it up down, and it was a little Don Kingish. So I'm like. But if you've invested so much into, if you promoted this party and this fight, I done promoted this. So I said, what's up? I was like, hey, can you mind if you shave? You know what I'm saying? Clean it up a little bit, a little temp fade on. Give me a little temp. I don't need a taper. I don't need a baldy.
Just taper it up.
Give me a little taper with the sides.
Taper
and
it
she
up.
was like, well, sis, we being honest. You mind if you last long? First of all, you got your one-eyed dog in the room. So if it's somebody nipping at my key, she had a one-eyed dog talking about something. He don't bite, but I know he don't. Well, he can.
What's on your heart?
See. Yeah, like
what's on your heart, K-Striggss and Brad? What they been putting you through out here in these streets?
First of all, I think we gotta normalize being grateful for what we get.
You understand what you said? It's efficient.
Yes, we gotta be grateful, and I've said this to some women in the past, and I say thank you. I say thank you.
Right after.
Cause listen, or before I leave out, I'll be like,
real manners.
I'll be like, I appreciate you.
Real manners.
And it was uncomfortable. She's like, why was because at the end of the day, you could have gave that to anybody. You didn't have to choose me. It's like, you ever seen Rush Hour when he go into the Chinese parlor and she opened up the door and it was just like, oh my God. She had a closet full of oh my gods. And she said, I want you. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So I'm tired of keeping this in. I'm grateful for this. You know what I'm saying? We do comedy. This is fun. So the fact that you find me funny and you want to give me something, let me tell you something. I could die today. I'm good.
Satisfied.
I'm good. Now I don't want to die today. But I could, man. It's just.
It's scary, bro. You see that clock?
Yeah.
What'd that say?
That's some. Hey, let me tell y'all something.
That's crazy.
My grandma would come to this place and put some olive oil all around this place. Y'all can't see. It's a clock when you come into the small room. at Helium in Alpharetta. It's a small clock, and guess what? At the top right of that clock, it say DIE. That's not even a time. That ain't even a time. It say die.
Yo, that is crazy. What time? That would be why you
what
check
time
your
is
clock
it?
and die.
Now,
Oh,
if this was somebody who was real big on signs in life,
Right.
if they really cared about how the stars were aligned, let me tell you something. They will be calling their loved ones right now. It's today is the day. Why, girl? It say die on the clock. Die. It say die.
I know
yes.
that's somebody playing a prank on us too.
Yeah,
I hate working at a
and
comedy club.
it's just
sometimes.
3:30. That's
yeah,
it.
it's just 3:30.
It's just 3:30. Not die. You ain't even off work yet. Don't die. You
Comedy club is a fun place, bro.
Nah,
but it's a scary place sometimes.
Man, you meet people, man, and want to shout out. I mean, I just met Mike Epps too. I have to throw
shout
this
out
out.
the
I
guy.
mean, he did a sellout at the Atlanta
At the
comedy
theater a couple
at the
weeks
comedy
ago, right?
theater. Yeah, give or take a week ago, month or something changed. But we was just in the back chilling, and it was crazy because you doing comedy, you see a lot of people.
Yeah.
But as a man in comedy, let me tell you something. I'll never jock a man.
Yeah.
I can't, like, women can be like, can I get a picture? And I'm not saying it's just for me. I'm not finna be, can I get a, nah. I'm like, I'm gonna sit in my space and like, oh, there go, man, what's up? But we was outside chilling, vibing, doing our thing in the back, watching movies of Money Talks, and then we ended up playing All About the Benjamins after, right? In honor of Mike Epps, right? Out of nowhere, in between shows, he comes out back. No security.
Yeah.
Just, what's up, y'all? It was like, what's up, Mike?
Straighten up. I'm straighten up.
Not
right
even
now.
straight up.
He
I'm
ain't
like,
here. I just want to
but
fix
as
my
I
posture.
watched him, he's a real one, bro. So it ain't even none of
Yeah.
that. Oh, uppity. Nah, hell no. He's cool. Did his little 1-2, dapped everybody up, took some pictures, gave a little promo, and he was like, I don't want your item, but I'm gonna give you a promo. So I said that's love. You ain't, not for me, but for somebody else. But he just came back there, and I'm like,
That's what's up, man.
you just see somebody like, nigga,
Real ones.
that's Day.
Real ones.
Like
yeah.
that's Mike, but that's a hood icon. Like he's an icon in general, but that's Day. And I'm like, I didn't get no picture, but I'm a big believer, and we gonna meet again.
Yeah, man.
On this earth, though.
Oh yeah.
We gonna meet up there too, but on
For
this
sure,
earth. I
man.
know it say die in the back, but we gonna meet again on this earth in a good space, man. And I'm gonna get that picture. So I was excited, man, to meet Mike Epps. So shout out, Mike.
Yeah. I don't know. We do got to kill that a little bit in our culture, man. It's all right to be fanned out a little bit about the
Yeah.
guy, but I get what you're saying because that job did that for me. Like,
Who you had?
no, like what is it? I'm just we like to say around here. I'm just the right amount of jaded now.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, but you
because you come from a small town. I moved down here. I started like seeing like celebrities.
Yeah.
This nigga nose was wide open. You know what I mean? But then you start just realizing they regular people. They wouldn't be treated like regular
Hey,
people.
look, I like when you walk up to them when they eat, when they family. Hey, man, go and take this picture, man. Come on. And y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta
That is disrespectful.
stop doing
as hell,
that. Y'all
bruh.
just hey, really quickly.
When somebody's eating with family.
Man, when he
cut
eat,
it.
even if he not eating,
I'm never
you know
gonna
what I'm
ask
saying?
anybody for a picture here.
Yeah.
Just because I don't. It'll happen. It'll just divide. Like you'll get a moment out of it, or you'll get what
Yeah.
you're supposed to get out of it. Just
I do it for
natural.
shows. Like if I'm like
Yeah, for
hosting
sure.
or featuring,
Shows,
I'll
that's
get a comedian crew. So
That's
whoever's on the
different.
show,
You
we'll
gotta
take a
get that.
picture. But it's a lot of barbarians with phones
Yeah,
that are
bruh.
just barbaric in their
Yeah,
photo
man.
approach, and it's just like they still human. They still, even though they are the icon, you can't. That's just like walking up to somebody who has no famousness to them, and you just be like, "Hey, yo, let me get a picture." Like they're gonna be like, "Hold on, bro."
The first thing you do is that, like out of
so
reaction.
it's like we gotta be mindful and respect, even though we do idolize these people or look up to them.
Yeah.
They're human. We can't continue to push them and move them to the side like they nobody. No, they got life. They want to do some things sometimes, and sometimes they don't. And we gotta respect that and not, put them in the space of like, oh no, F him. He don't want to. He ain't rocking with me. No, he's a human.
I watched that with a couple of them. Like I take them do like radio or something, and like they go get some food, and just people just mob them on them. You know what I mean? Like
it's dope. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
like
they
Kevin Hart, you
enjoy
can't
it.
help it. Jay-Z, Beyonce, you can't help it.
Yeah.
There's certain people you can't help it. You always Kanye, you gonna get mobbed, right?
Yeah.
But there's people like
It's still a way to go about it, like
Yeah,
approaching
yeah, it's
it. You know
like,
what I'm saying?
hey, man,
don't run up on nobody while they eating, because then they got the crumbs all on their lip, and you trying to.
now we looking now.
Come
Everybody
on,
nice.
man.
Now they going viral.
Now they going viral.
Going
'Cause
viral.
They got.
in a way that they did not expect it
Man.
to. But that's why I love comedy. But you just meet everybody and it's close.
I did have another thing I wanted
What's
to
up?
ask you, because you have a background in education, so I want to know how did that play a role in the stand up? Because that's a lot of good. For one, that's just a lot of good material there.
It is a lot of good
life
material.
lessons that you probably learned that
Yeah.
help with the.
So, My background in education, I didn't go to school for it. I fell into it. Damn near, I tripped. That's why it's good to tie your shoes. You don't, because you're gonna end up in places you do not expect, right? But it ended up turning out to be a blessing, right? Yeah. You see a lot of only if kids, only if they would have had an outlet. Only if they would have had a father. Only if they would have had a mother. Only if they would have had a guy, a spiritual guide. Or it's a lot of only if or what if kids, and you see the yearningness for more, but they don't know how to go about doing it. Yeah, and so that's the biggest thing that gives me a bit of peace, is being able to, Mr. K, we're gonna be cool, we're gonna be light. I don't get physical, so it ain't gonna be none of that, but it's gonna be respectful. Yeah, right. You're not gonna make me feel a certain way. I don't want you to feel a certain way. Look, I'm an adult, you're a child, but we're gonna have fun in this space, right? And then you see, man, these kids, they want love, they just don't know how to say it. Yeah. And a lot of that times it's like I take a lot of their stuff and put it in my act, but in a safe way, because some of this stuff is funny, like there are kids. It's like when I see certain kids do certain things, it's just like, man, you and a group of people thought to do that together. Like when you go rob people cars, right? Yeah. Breaking cars, right? And you come to school, right? And then the police come to school to get said subjects who broke into cars. And then they show the administration a video with the kids doing it. And they be like, how y'all know these the kids? Because they got on their school uniform. If you gonna do crime, bring a change of clothes. That's all I'm saying. Like,
a hoodie to throw.
Yeah, like come with a hoodie, come with a tee. Don't you over there stealing? You breaking in the scat pass with a green polo and khaki pants. Well, I wonder what school you could go to in the area. It's only 3. Well, let's go looking. Oh yeah, I know who that is. That's all right. But in their mind, they be like, damn, I ain't even think of that. Yeah. It's like we had smart criminals when I was in school. Like, I could forge my mama's signature. Yeah. I took pride in that. Yeah. I mastered that when I was in elementary school. Talking about, I never read. That summer reading list. Okay. Yeah. Because of Winn-Dixie, I'ma sure enough read it. And my mama gonna sign off on it. My mama had 2 letters. A. You think I got that in the 5th grade. I ain't read since.
Don't gotta read nothing.
I ain't read nothing. But I just, but it's funny because I try to show them how smart they're not at times versus how smart they think they are.
Just the innocence sometimes. Yeah. Like just plain dumb, just innocence. Be like, damn.
Plain dumb. You know what? That's always fun.
That's always funny. That plain dumb innocence.
Man, it's funny every time. I had a group of kids in class. I like playing music in the background, like that lo-fi coffee shop music.
That's the vibes, yeah.
Right? So I see that work. So I said, let me play this. Now, I'm playing it and it go out. Right now, I saw from a distance the plug came out the wall. I saw that from my desk. Yeah, the plug is out of the wall. And it's one of them little thought plugs, like, it's like it's in the wall, but it's like ajar. It's like, right?
It's loose.
It's loose. It's like it's a 304 plug.
Yeah, it's loose.
Right? The smart thing to do, walk over to that socket and readjust the plug. Yeah. Do you know it took them over an hour to identify the root cause of the power outage in the room?
Come on, man.
And I said it. They were like, Mr. K, we don't know what's going on. Me neither. Let's figure this out as a group. Silence. Let's figure this out together. And I stood over there and sat my chair by the plug. Man, some things they are not what they appear to be. Yeah. Sometimes we need to go reinforce certain things, but it was just the fact of I'm talking about kids breaking sweat, bro. They breaking sweat, bro. But it's 9 by 16
silence because that's what y'all deserve right now.
9 by 16. That's what I call it, man.
9 by 16.
They don't know nothing else outside of the 9 by 16. 67 is no longer a number that we use in the grade school. I refuse to. If you got a 67%, you got a 70.
Yeah, we just go around it up.
You got no more 6, 7, none of that. We're not doing any of that. No.
You know, it's crazy. We used to say, it wasn't popular like 6, 7 is, but me and my friends, we used to say 59.
That's weird.
No, just like
That's weird.
If we talking about something and a teacher's in the vicinity, 59.
Oh, cold. Okay.
Yeah, real slick.
Okay,
like,
cold.
real
Okay,
slick,
I'm like, cause that's an odd number. That's
yeah.
a real.
Well, we couldn't say 69 because then they gonna be like,
Okay.
y'all talking about, you know what I mean? So 59.
But the correlation between 69 is such a sexual root cause, and y'all decided.
We fifth grade. I mean,
Yeah,
come
I'm
on,
like-
69 is one of the funniest numbers on the planet in fifth grade.
100%. I get
A
that.
fifth grade boy?
That's
Come on.
that's 69. Let me tell you something.
You
When you actually do 69, you'll be like, oh, this
This is what all the fuss was about.
this what they be talking about.
I would have done way better in
It's
math
like-
class
it's like
if I known numbers was this
60,
good.
69 is like a heavy quilt being put on top of you. It's like you be like, it's like, and then you put yourself trying
This
to
is
grab
cool, I
air.
guess. I
Yeah.
can't breathe
You be
sometime, but it's all right.
like, okay.
I can't breathe
Oh,
sometimes,
so
but
it
it's
smell
okay.
like it smell different up there than down here. It's two. You got two different scenes. I said that's bed and bath up there, but this is left out.
Say your stand up scent and your laying down scent, two different things.
This fish left out. This you forgot to freeze this chicken. That's what you forgot to do. Your body come with two different scents. The one you showing and the one you really own.
That's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. God.
But
damn.
no, man, it's yeah, man, but using that material, man, I use it because number one, it's true. The kids, just the natural comedy that the kids have, I can't be around it and not talk about it. I'm like, especially when I see it and I cultivate it and I try to be normal, but you can't. Normal now is not what works.
Yeah.
Like stuff that sit down, I'ma sit down. Now it's like, I think you guys should take a seat because we're going to start a lesson that you guys is very important for you to learn. Okay, thank you for your tone, Mr. K. I will gladly grab. You know, like, man, such a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I ain't, you know, but so that's the biggest thing, and I still struggle with that to this day. So they get both sides. They get nice Mr. K, and then they get, hey, man.
Even though I'm of the younger, I feel like I'm still with like, nah, I need a little bit of both. You need just a smidgen of both.
I'm a traditional progressive.
Yeah,
dude.
man, we gotta got that.
I'm a 96, so I caught, I say old school, but I caught structure from the 90s, 80s, and the 70s because my parents, right? And my grandmothers, right? I caught that structure growing up. But then we got introduced, you know, in the later years into the new age of stuff, more accessible, more information, less aggression as they prefer to, hey, you're being aggressive, you know, you're getting, right? So I understand it, but there are some things in life, you know, that need to be addressed a certain way. We can't sugarcoat. I think, and I'm gonna go out and say
stuff
this.
has to be firm statements.
I'm gonna say this.
Question.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm not trying to get you canceled, but I'm gonna say this. This is nothing cancelable. I just wanted to say that.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's a good hook.
Nothing
It's a good hook.
Yeah.
I'll put it at the beginning of the clip.
I'm not trying to get you canceled. We're gonna get some views on that one. The world, and I struggle with this myself, okay? You have to, whoever that you is, find confidence, okay? In any realm of life, any people that feel, I wouldn't say, but I will say bullied or less than, or why don't people, you know, why do they treat me like this, or how dare you say that about the gays, or how dare you say that about trans, and oh, I'm black, no, you can't say that, right? I'm not saying everything will be solved, but if I'm a person who's gay, be confident in your gay. Because that means I'm not going to need your validation to make me feel a certain way, right? If you say you got our trans community, be confident in that. That's what you chose to do. Cool, be that, right? But don't look for, like, as a comedian, if I'm in a room,
Can't make everybody.
I can't make everybody laugh. I
yeah.
can't. And we have to come to the realization. So no matter if you white, black, short, tall, trans, straight, gay, be confident in who you are, because if you're confident, people gonna attract to you who want to attract to you. Because it exudes confidence. People don't like Trump, but he confident whatever the hell he do, and he don't care. When that boy was playing basketball with the relief people, he was playing basketball with the paper towels.
Garbage.
Let me tell you something. Now I'm not for politics. I don't get into stuff like that. But when I saw that and he did one of these, you know how you be shooting basketball and he said he did this to somebody like make the hoop and he shot a paper towel. I said, now he's confident.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no president do that. That thing told me up because I'm like, I have never seen somebody make
All
light
the confidence
of
in the world.
But he's confident. Whether you like his policy or not, he's confident. He don't care what you say. Take a page. So I will say, take that one page. You don't have to like Republicans, Democrats, Trump, Obama. I don't care who you like.
The confidence.
Take the confidence out of it because he don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
He gonna do what he do, and he's going to be him. And
Move
I say
like you got $1 billion.
Move like you gotta be. Now, in terms
Be
if you
ready
do
for
crime,
them $1 billion consequences.
Now, if you do crime, now listen
$1
here.
billion ramifications.
Now I can't say, but be ready for your $1 billion consequences. But man, look, find confidence. I want everybody to win, dog. I don't want. I see a lot of people. I say a lot of people. I see certain people who are, and not everybody, that just want to be accepted but lack the confidence if people don't accept them.
Yeah.
Flip that. Have that confidence of whoever you are and whatever you want to do and be okay with it. If they like you, they do. If they don't, in the words of Bernie Mac from House Party 3, F them. F them up against the wall with crazy glue on their lips and handcuffs them behind
You're real. I say that all the time.
Come
on up against the wall. That's my favorite
up
saying,
against
bro.
the wall with crazy glue on their lips.
Bruh.
And handcuffs.
That's the best, bro. I love that quote.
Shout out Bernie, man.
Rest in peace, man. I wish I could have got to see him. But
I didn't
I'm big
understand
on
the Bernie Mac show until I got older.
Yeah, that show is goated.
I
It's
didn't-
underrated.
When I was young, I
Everybody
didn't
hates
understand it.
Chris and Bernie Mac show are two
Yes.
of the most
I give
underrated
you that.
sitcoms ever.
I give you
Them
that.
shits is
But
fire.
I had to get older and be around
It's
kids.
I
I had to be around kids to understand, like,
Everybody
Oh,
hates
y'all
kids. It's
are
more
a
for the
burden.
kids, kind of like as a kid standpoint.
Yeah.
But that Bernie Mac, you get older, you're like, this show is gold.
when the amount of aggression he had towards
Them kids.
I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, bruh, why wasn't this made earlier? Like, it makes so much sense.
I seen a dope take online. Somebody said Bernie Mac was the first nigga live streaming to the whole America. I said,
That's real. That's real.
He was.
America.
He was
live streaming. And he
He
had the
was,
camera
bruh.
like, he had the camera in motion.
That boy.
That is
That boy.
See, crazy thing is the world, how the 1% set it up, they'll show you what's gonna be out way before it comes out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Bernie Mac was really, he was that streamer you.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was the first streamer university.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't even think about that, but
Shit big, bro. Shit big. Shit big like elephant turds. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge.
I do want to end on a good manifestation note. I'm getting big on that lately. So, you know, people, I used to ask, like, what are like some comedy goals that you want out of yourself or what? So I want to change it up and really put it in there. What are some things that we are going to see comedy-wise from K-Striggss within the next 5 years? What are we going to see, the people? What are we going to see from you, my dog?
Better writing. Number one, better writing. Moving into a consistent feature to headliner space.
Sure.
Just because you get called to feature one time doesn't make you a feature. Okay? Now, you've been booked, yes. But a feature is a consistent 15 to 20, maybe even 30 minutes of killer. Or maybe not killer, but okay, you can go somewhere with that.
And
right?
probably 15 to 20 clean, too.
And 15 to 20 clean, hell, maybe 30, right?
30 clean, really.
Clean, right? Now, give or take to each his own, but better writing, consistent.
I say 30. I say 30 both ways.
Hey,
you got to be ready to do the 30.
Yeah, no, that's real. Can you do that? And it's like if you T.K. Kirkland said, and don't quote me, but he said something along the realms of being a great comedian knows that you can do every room, white, black, purple, yellow, green, or brown, and you can be clean. And no matter what room you're in, your comedy still lands. And he said that's how you know, one of the ways that you know you're a great comedian. Better writing, consistency in the feature to headlining space. When that comes with better writing, performing, and make sure that the quality is there. Not just saying, oh, I have 20 minutes. No, the quality needs to be there. More traveling in terms of that turns into networks and shows. Building a network, as we talked about, but also being a bridge. I want to, because people have done it for me, being able to put somebody in the space of help. Like, okay, yeah, you come to me, I want to be able to put you here and there.
Yeah.
Right? I want to be able to get you assisted in something because I'm here because of that.
Yeah, that's how
I
it
am
all
not
works.
here because of myself. I am not. I'm not. I'm here because somebody helped, gave a word, gave me some pointers, gave me some money to fund with anything. So I want to be in that position to help and help someone be successful. Another one of my things that I want to do in terms of comedy, and I want to make sure I'm saying this. Honestly, give my all. Give my all. See the full totality of what it is this star is.
Yeah.
When you see this star, we're all stars. When you see the star now, some stars shine brighter.
Facts.
Right? Some stars are dull. Hell, some stars, they damn near be off. Right?
Some stars burn out like that.
Burn out, right? But I want to be able to I'm going to display to the world the full brilliance, the full brightness of this star, and be okay with what comes with it. I know success is already on the wall.
Right.
Okay. Positive relationships are already manifested. Okay. Money is already in the bank. Right. Now, the business days of when it is actually transferred. Now that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But the money is already in the bank.
Yeah.
Now, cultivating the space for all of that to thrive, and I think that's going to come with the full totality of who I am in this star. So, better writing, more consistent space feature to headliner work, better be the bridge for somebody else's success. Also cultivating my stuff, but also being a helping hand.
Yeah.
And what was my last one? I forgot. I just said it.
Giving your all.
Giving it full totality.
Yeah.
Go all in. Because right now, listen here, banking on self is hard, but it's proven.
Yeah.
And it's a scary thing because when you grow up in the space of always gotta have a fallback plan, when you bank on self, there's no fallback plan.
Yeah.
That's the
Make
thing
it happen,
that
Captain.
that's
You
the
know
thing
what I
that scares. That's the thing that's scary for me.
Yeah.
Knowing, and if you're a true entrepreneurial, in a true entrepreneurial spirit, you know that you are the last and final stop.
Yeah.
You have to make the tackle on fourth and one.
Nobody to bet on but you. There's
Or they're gonna score.
No blame to put on nobody. It's just you.
Life is a whole bunch of fourth and ones when you're an entrepreneur.
I think that's why people don't take that risk because it's like
It's a fourth and one.
It's you. Like there won't be anybody else to blame it on but you.
Yeah, and so that's good and bad.
That's why
a lot of people I've seen being able to blame it on somebody feels good.
Yeah.
Feels great. Woo! I know who I can blame. It feels great. But when you have nothing but yourself, it's like, wow. Now you can see all the lies from the mirror, all the one thing. It's like I don't know if you battle this yet. I wouldn't say battle, but it's interesting. Like sometimes people come at you from the space that they see you're going to be, but because of where you're at, you can't see that. So it's crazy because a lot of people come to me, but they see me in the star that I'm already been. But because we're so focused, like we're at the amateur level that you can't even receive the words. Yeah. You know, so something I have to get better at. You're coming at me because you already see me there. Yeah. I'm coming from you in the space mentally because I'm here. I'm staying here and just trying to work my. I have to.
You gotta see that
Hank,
for yourself.
Hank Denson was talking. Shout out Hank Denson. He said something and he don't even know it landed. He was saying about and he always gives gems about already being there. Like, don't wait to get money to act like you got money.
Yeah.
Like he said something as small as like, when I'm at home, it's like he said something about like a robe, getting a robe. Like, he said, when you see the millionaires and billionaires walking out in the mail getting their robe, right? He said, so I got a robe because I'm already mentally millionaire and billionaire. I went to Walmart and bought a robe.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart and bought a robe, Hank.
Sure, robe.
Hank, I went to Walmart and bought a robe because of you, but it's something that it made so much sense. It's like, I don't want to be. I don't want to keep wasting my clothes laying around. Like, no, I'm a boss. Go get my robe and go get my slippers and get my cup. Hey, say way to my neighbor. I'm do what the millionaires do.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's up right there. I like that.
Yeah. So go get your robe.
When you're in the Uber, get ready. That's
hey,
that chauffeur. That's
you
how
in
you
a
gonna be
Maybach.
living.
This
bro.
is a Maybach.
Yeah, that
This
little
is a
Toyota
Maybach.
buddy driving. That's
Come
gonna
on,
be the.
man.
Come on, man.
So yeah, act like you've
what's
already
up,
been
bro.
there. Act like you know you're going to be there.
I like that, bro. Anything you want to promote, like your social medias and stuff?
Man, so
before we
look,
wrap up?
K-Striggss. The name is K-Striggss on W2 purposes, but K-Striggss on all platforms. Comedian K-Striggss, give or take. Please be on the lookout whenever this drops, dog. DC. If it comes out before then, greatly appreciate it. So this drop can hit it. DC at the Comedy Loft in DuPont Circle in Washington, man. Make sure y'all pull up August 7th and 8th. I have 4 shows, 2 on the 7th, 2 on the 8th. It's gonna be fun. I haven't did a headlining spot in 2 years, 3 years, to be honest with you. The last one I did was in Chicago at the Red Room. Shout out to Chicago. They gave me an opportunity to go up there and do that. So it's a big deal for me because I know I have the capacity to do it, but really getting up there and doing it and just hearing yourself, I call it my first time. It's not my first time headlining, but this is I look at it as because it's been so long. So this is the first big one for me within the past couple years. So you can look out for that. I will be in next month coming to North Carolina in the Charlotte area. Hopefully, shout out to Dante for the connect. And in Asheville, if you got something in there too, I'm still planning out July. But I'll be in Nashville coming up next month, August. I'll be at Zany's on the 22nd of August doing a Dark and Dirty show. Things I just got to get some paperwork stuff situated. So just really trying to take advantage of the area that I'm in. I focus on where I'm not. And really capitalize this region of Atlanta, Charlotte, Tennessee, Alabama, where this whole South region to move to wherever comes next. So look, we steady growing, steady working. So look, follow me on Instagram at KSTRIGGSS, Facebook comedian K-Striggss, TikTok K-Striggss as well. And also, new content will be coming out. You can follow the Evals Files. The Eval File is on Instagram. It's where I do my movie review page. It's up and starting. So look, please come. Because look, when it get 100,000 followers, 1 million followers, please do not be like, yo, I'm in your inbox. And I'll be like, well, you didn't follow me when I had 18 followers. You didn't follow me then. So look, I can't get to your messages now. No, I'm just talking. But yeah, just doing that, man. Projects and just keeping the creative spirit going, keeping the creative juices going. That's what's up. So, yep, just trying to connect. So, look, coming to a city near you. And if not, man, vouch for me. I'm funny. I think I am. I know I am. Just come see me. That's it.
He's a killer, man. K-Striggss, thanks for coming to the Inferno once again, man.
Shout out, man. Keep supporting that Dante's Inferno, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Till next time.